We're going to have some fun. Get ready, get comfortable. Things are going to get awesome. All right, let's get them in here. You've waited long enough. Lee Comics 11, J&S Collectibles, about to be on your screen along with me. Always love it when Steel and the Ninjas are in. Yes! Hey, how is it going today?
How are we doing, Bill?
Looking good as always.
How are things out there in California?
Warming up. Things are about to get real hot now that you're on the screen.
It still brings the heat, and we got lots of it today for you.
Awesome. All right, so this is J&S Collectibles. They are great. You're going to definitely love what they got and definitely love dealing with them. Let us know about how you're going to handle shipping and what kind of payments you take, and then we are going to get going.
Shipping, raws are $10 rows, slabs are $15, flat rated. So the more you buy, the cheaper the shipping is, because it's flat rated. To the domestic U.S., if you're outside of the U.S., we will send you exact shipping for what it costs us. And give Bill the lowdown on the payment.
So payments, guys, we can do PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. And unbeknownst to most people, if you have PayPal, you can actually run your credit card through that. So if you want to credit card it on your own, you can do that part. We do payment plans. Payment plans are as follows: $500 to 10 grand, you get 90 days. 10 grand and over, you get 180 days. 25% down, non-refundable, and they are broken into 4 evenly spaced payments.
All right, fantastic. There you go. If anybody needs any of that to be repeated, we can repeat it. Otherwise, we're going to jump in and see some awesome books, and it looks like you are starting off with a bang.
That's it. We're coming into the LZ Hot with FF48 7.5 off-white to white. Great page quality, awesome for a surfer. 7.5 off-white to white, very clean. No pen marks, no writing, no date stamps. Super clean copy, 29, 5th day.
Fantastic. All right. Literally fantastic. All right.
Can we find ASM 6, please, Ninja Brother?
Spidey they sensed your question. Well, they saw it, so they're going to get that book out.
Alma Kadang, I see you. Hang on just a second. Go ahead.
We got X-Men 266, 7.0 newsstand, first Gambit, full appearance for $110.
Nice. All right, a newsstand Gambit first appearance, only $110. I guess if something sits for a minute, you can try making an offer and see what happens. Don't rely on offers at Claim Fest. You might miss out on stuff, but
can you grab before that? Can you grab those 3 Spider-Mans? Bill, do you see Alma Kadang?
yes, Alma Kadang did ask for multiple books for the preview. Alma Kadang, good news. We're going to try to see everything they show in the preview, so stick around, get comfortable. Let's go.
We got Spidey 21, early Beetle appearance, 3.0, $90 for the early Spidey. And Ninjas have grabbed some books for Mr. Alma Kadang. We got
there we go. Ask and answer.
301, and we have $299. Adds up to 126. You said. So Alma Kadang adds up to 126. What say you?
He says 110.
We say so.
Yeah, there was like an offer somehow, like, you know, they got a sixth sense about things, so 110 offer.
Sold, Bill. Got it.
Wow.
Moving early.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Alma Kadang. Wow, dang, that was fast. All right. Guys better be fast today. There's some great stuff. Here's them, ASM 6.
Speaking of fast, Ninja Brenda pulled this bad boy out.
It's a 3.0 complete cover attached. You can see there's some staining on the back cover, but there's no pieces missing, just a lot of heavy wear. Solid 3.0. Does have a spine roll that you can see in the you can see the spine roll in the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
Solid 3.0 for a ridiculous $500.
Nice. I mean, some people have people that mess around with that kind of stuff, but it's nice 3-0 as it sits now.
Yeah, this is like Barn Fresh 3-0.
Okay, NTI, I'm guessing. If it sticks around long enough, you might see it in a slab, I bet.
Yes. All right, next up we have, this is one of the Archie, the Return of Chilling Adventures, #1. It's a 9.
Oh, this is an homage.
It's a Dave Stevens homage Virgin cover. Stevens homage. It says whatever his name is after Dave Stevens. I can't read it. It's too small to print.
All right, well, good job, whatever his name is. That is a good riff on that Dave Stevens classic. Who doesn't like those pumpkins?
9-4 with some very nice pumpkins on there.
It's all about nice, bright pumpkins, Bill.
And Big Black Kitty.
I'm getting uncomfortable by the second here.
You started it.
All right.
Action Comics 252, first Supergirl 5/5, off-white pages. Show you the back. Nothing's missing. It's just a solid 5/5. First Supergirl, off-white pager, solid 5/5.
We have somebody that's been looking for this for like months, and I can't remember who it is.
I mean, it's a 5/5. That's a great
nice.
grade on a first Supergirl.
So we're coming in hot with all the goodies.
Yeah,
Firing
5/5. Get out of here. 7/5 ASM. I mean, FF48 still up there. There's a raw ASM 6. Are you not entertained? Well, then stay tuned.
How about
There's
Hulk
more.
340?
5-0, signed by McFarlane. So the McFarlane signature is down here.
Oh, nice. It's an old school Todd signature. Nice.
5-0 signed, newsstand, 175.
I dig that. That's like how he would have signed it back in the 90s.
Yeah, that's a 90s signature for sure.
Have we seen G.I. Joe 21 yet?
We have not.
All right.
We're only.
Well, Danny Torrance, let's at least see the G.I. Joe 21 before we take offers on it.
All right, it's a slab.
There we go.
All right, coming up, we have X-Men. I mean Spider-Man 20 to 24 in the sale. This is the 24. It's a 3-0. Has one piece of tape on the inside cover, about an inch long, and that it's right where this bottom staple is on the inside. You can't see it through the cover, but it does have one piece of tape on the inside. 3-0, $90.
Is there an ASM 129 in 8.5 or better tonight? Maybe?
There would not be.
Okay, Rothnick, good luck on the hunt. There's a lot of great stuff here tonight.
Yeah, the Zatanna special #1, 9-0, $18. Who doesn't like some good Zatanna? I know I do.
Nice. Zatanna. I mean, with James Gunn running things, it's hard to think that Zatanna won't show up at some point.
And she's such a cool character.
Yeah, I hope they use her. Here we go.
The Ninjas have pulled out G.I. Joe 21, silent issue 9-2, newsstand. White pager, look at the back, nice and clean, very white.
Wow.
As depicted by
First
the white
print.
pages. 3 hundo.
Love that cover.
All right, first print, 9-2, $300. All right, Danny Torrance. So if you want to make a play for those books, the G.I. Joe 21 is $300, and how much is the Gambit? $110?
110.
So let us know, Danny Torrance. Now that you know the numbers, let us know if you want to make a play for them.
We got Rocketeer 1, Dave Stevens. 7.5, $10 for the Stevens cover.
Danny, my friend,
Torrance,
throw
I
us
see
a
you said
number.
G.I. Joe 21 and Gambit, so let us know what you'd be offering on those two books. They add up to $410.
What was the info on the Hulk 340 again, please?
It is a 5-0 newsstand signed by McFarlane.
All right, Danny Torrance isn't going to risk it. 300 on the G.I. Joe. That is awesome. Give it to Danny_Torrance_237. Those Joes have been going fast lately. I can understand why you didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, it's pretty much as soon as we get a G.I. Joe anything, it's out.
Oh, wait. You said 300
hang
for...
on.
Wait.
Go ahead, Bill.
$35 for both. Wait. I saw $300 for G.I. Joe. Now I see $35 for both. Danny.
Yeah.
All right.
Chat's like, Danny's having typing strokes here.
It's okay, Danny. Breathe. Take a second. So I did call that G.I. Joe 21 for you. Did I misinterpret? You wrote 300 G.I. Joe. All right. Would you like to sell the Gambit for $50? Danny Torrance wanted to offer $350 for both, it sounds like, but we can walk back that claim if we need to. If he wanted to add the Gambit, what would he need to add?
$80.
All right, Danny Torrance, you got a number, and it's $80. They came down $30 on the Gambit to get that done. Let us know if you can do that for both. In the meantime, the Hulk 340 is a newsstand, and it's signed by Todd McFarlane with an older Todd signature, and it's awesome. We haven't seen X-Men 104 yet, but we are going to see this book Steve's holding.
Mystic 59, 30 for 46, complete cover attached. 30 for 46.
All right, he's getting his second one. Here we go. All right, I like that. Pick up what you want. Don't mess around. Danny _ Torrance _ 237 is adding the Gambit at $80 more. Thank you, Steele and Jill and Ninjas, of course. Couldn't do it without the Ninjas.
You got to have a whole bunch of ninjas, Bill.
Yeah, they're here now, but I don't see them. They're quite sneaky.
FF 52 80 off-white pager, first Black Panther, and 80 off-white pager. Back is nice and clean. Excellent copy, no writing, no date stamps. Just super clean copy, 2100.
80, and did you what was the page quality on that?
Off-white.
Oh my gosh. All right, Wade, the Hulk 340 is a 50, and it's 175. We have not seen an ASM 9 yet, unless I dozed off for like 15 minutes.
Nope.
And, huh?
You have not dozed off, Bill. It's all set.
Yes, I'm still here. And then ASM 6, how could I with these books? ASM 6 is up there, and we can tell you the details on that.
3.0 for 500.
3.0, $500. One of the bigger issues is there's a spine
Cover
work.
attached.
And we can take a closer look at it if that'll help you make a decision, but it's an ASM 6. It's pretty awesome. All right, what's next, Seal?
You can put a clear backing board in it so you can see everything.
Chat says the ninjas do God's work in the background.
Weird War Tales #1, 4-0.
How cool is that cover?
Awesome cover. 4-0, $76 for a 4-0. This is
Nice. All right, that's a great. I love these war. Some of these war books are really good.
The Weird War Tales have just such cool covers.
Yeah, there's definitely some
really good art in those.
Front, you staying out of trouble?
That's right, Wade. I just work here.
We have a couple of books in the sale tonight. X-Men that are signed by John Byrne.
Ooh, what? Wow. All right, get ready.
This 80
Don't miss.
109 is signed by John Byrne right here in the cross of the X-Men.
I did not know.
That. It's a John Byrne cover signature.
Holy cow.
Oh,
I did not know that, or I might have snagged that when nobody was looking.
Byrne signatures are pretty special in my opinion. Especially
They are.
cover.
We have a couple in the sale tonight. This one is the first one. This X-Men 109 80 signed for 95.
Oh my. Yeah. All right.
Get
Any second.
the buzzer
now.
ready, Bill.
All right. I'm definitely getting some noises ready for that.
There is Trader Bill.
Holy.
Trader Bill Comics.
No, I wouldn't do that to people.
Iron Man, I got some pictures to send you tomorrow. We did find some stuff that's on your want list.
95 is done. Wow.
If you missed that
Comics
one, there will be another one.
Comics with
Pulp.
You got it. Wow. First appearance X-Men signed by John Byrne. Magnificent. All right.
You got Batman 229 80, which is really high grade for these early bronze Batmans. Adams cover, I think. 80, 115. Look at the greens on that. It's an awesome cover. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful.
Yes, Iron Man, you.
Okay, do you happen to have any Dell Peanuts comics coming?
Not tonight, but I'm sure I do, but just not tonight. Let's make a note of that. Who wants it?
Christian, I see you. No one's reading that out loud.
Amazing Spider-Man 50, first Kingpin, 6'5", off-white to white, first appearance of the Kingpin. Check out the back cover. It's clean. It's off-white to white. Great page quality. Super clean. Well-centered. Just an excellent 6'5" example for 1300.
Oh, man.
1300
All right.
on the Spidey 50.
Hey guys,
That's-
we do have payment plans. Payment plans start at $500. You can get 90 days to pay off some of these big boy books.
We have first appearance of Nightwing, 8085 newsstand first Nightwing, 8085 for $79 for the Nightwing.
Nice. And it's a newsstand, 8085. We're just kind of getting going. We've seen some amazing stuff. There's been a lot of claims, and there's more to come. If you want any looks at some of the other books that are on the board, there's some really great grades on some big keys. Just let us know.
More to come for sure. 6-0 for $100 on this first appearance of the Defenders. 6-0.
Pleasant View, yeah. I think we just saw the Action 252.
Can we see the
show
action
you that.
again? Do we have an FF12 or 45? I know we've got the no FF12 or 45, but we do have an Action 252.
Which is much harder to get.
Yes, and nice.
Oof, in 5.5. Wow.
5.5, is it straight off-white?
Yes.
5.5 straight off-white
Which for a DC is pretty good.
for 3,600 Pleasant View.
Okay. So, is there an FF12 or 45 coming? I know 45 first in humans.
Negative.
No, but there's a 49 coming.
All right. New ask for a 45. You're going to get a 49.
It's close, right?
X-Men
like darts.
24 is a 9.4 for 17. Classic cover with Gambit and Rogue. 9.4.
All right. Nice. Always a popular issue. Got to wonder with Gambit in the cast if they're going to throw Rogue into the Doomsday movie also.
It can be compounded, Danny.
There you go, Danny.
FF49 7.0 off-white pager. Look how nice and clean the back is. No funky stuff going on. No dates. Stamps. Solid clean 7.0 off-white pager for $12.50.
$17 is claimed. And that's going to go to Ellis, MBEH. Good to see you, Ellis.
Thank you, Ellis.
Got your sound all ready.
X-Men 141, Days of Future Past, 7.0 newsstand. 7.0 newsstand for $77. All kinds of sevens in this one.
Many sevens.
So C is the short answer is that the ASM 6 is a 3.0 raw copy for $500. There's some spine roll. Otherwise, really beautiful. What's up, David? Nice to see you. Yes, sir. All right, so here we go. See, there's some spine roll on it, but look at that. A little bit of a stain in the back middle of the cover there.
Yeah, if you could fix the spine roll, you could probably, I would say, get a bump out of it because there's no pieces out anywhere. It's pretty clean.
There you go. You could walk away with an ASM 6 today or a good opportunity if you're into it. Is there a Daredevil 1 tonight? Wade's on the hunt.
There's not.
All right, good luck, Wade. Daredevil 1's been pretty popular these days.
We got X Factor 6. First full appearance of Apocalypse. 9.0 for 48. First Apocalypse. 9.0 48. Nothing like a good apocalypse to get things going.
And guys, if you see one of your friends making an offer on something and Bill and I don't say anything because the filtering is real, help your buddies out. Let us know. Help each other out.
Marvel Team Up. 141. 9.0 white pager. $75. 9.0 white pages for $75. Next up,
What's up?
probably the
47 DRVR 04.
We got Avengers 25, probably the second coolest cover. Is a 3.0 for $100. If featuring Doc Doom. 3-0, $100. Get you Doc Doom.
I don't believe we had an FF4 today, do we?
No.
No FF4, guys. Sorry.
There's a ton of awesome stuff here today. If you're just kind of jumping in here a little bit late, don't worry. We're still going to see a ton, and there's already some huge books on the board. When we do a wall scan, you'll get a look at all of them. There's this McFarlane signed book up there. All right, let's talk about this Batman.
And 22475, another nice early bronze Batman for $75. Nice
Christian, I see you.
high grade early Batman.
Ace, the Supergirl has not sold yet. It is on the wall. 5.5 off-white, 36
Yeah.
hundos.
Payment plans in play. If that's going to help you pick something up, let us know.
We got Witching Hour 25 is a 7.5 for 28. Nice 70s pre-70s horror right here. 75.
Nice happy Death Day. Wow. All right.
Dead.
I guess I should be thankful for my family that they don't celebrate in that way with me. All right.
But you want 2292 off-white to white, Death of the Goblin. We had some people message about this book. It's a 9.2 for $5.50. Death of the Goblin in minty freshness. It's so minty, this guy is smiling.
Nice. All right. The guy with the perfect teeth is happy. That says something, especially back then. Weird War to the left. Yeah, we
Can you
can take a
see the
look at it
Weird
if
War
you want.
tiles on the top left?
I don't know.
Can you bring it closer?
I don't know if there's any Schomburgs tonight.
No Schomburgs.
That's a cool Weird War. Those are great. Look at that.
It's number 1.
And to read off some of the other requests, House of Secrets and Tales from the Crypt.
House of Secrets, I think we do have a couple.
House of Secrets, we probably have no Tales from the Crypt.
And the X-Men 141 is a 7.0 for, I believe it was, what, $77? All right.
We got Spidey 20, First Scorpion, is a 3.5 with the handy-dandy transparent backing board so you can see the back of the book in its entirety.
Nice.
And it's a solid 3.5 is where I graded it, but looks better than a 3.5.
Oh, and you got some cool books tonight. All right. First Scorpion, Feel the Sting.
Feel the sting.
You got a combined offer. How about the X-Men 141 and that awesome McFarlane signed Hulk 340? 210 from Collectibles Comics is the offer.
So that adds up to 252.
All right. And they're at 210 as far as the offer goes.
I think 225 is good.
All right. Vintage signed McFarlane. If you can get to 225, you got the pair Collectibles Comics. Let us know. Looks like Steele's
Stuff's jumping. It's lively up in here.
going to pull them off the board and give you another look at them here. Here you go. Let's get that McFarlane signature up close. And the 141's a newsstand. And this one's a newsstand. Nice. All right. All right. Vintage McFarlane signature. Back when they used to use those silver paint pens, and he all right. So you got an offer of 50 on the Weird War Tales in the meantime.
I can do 60 on that.
All right, Freddie Balls. Good to see you, man. 60 and you got it. No, we have not seen the Raw X-Men 3 or the TOS 57. There's a ton of stuff to look forward to. Stay tuned. Good to see you, Tennessee Comic Collector.
X-Men 137, 9.0. Does have a pen mark on the back cover. It's a 9.0 newsstand for 78.
Very nice. 9090.
Nanu.
Let's have original Mad Comics.
Nanu.
You sound like Robin Williams now.
That might have been intentional.
Do you have rainbow suspenders, Bill?
I'm not wearing them right now. And Russ the Comic Kid, I see your test. Somebody help Russ out if they're getting filtered. All right, let's talk about this Witching Hour.
From Russ.
Got Witching Hour 24, 7.5, another high grade 70s DC horror for 22.
Robert Villa, you have great eyes. Yes, there is a ASM 6 raw copy up there. It's a 3.0 for $500. There's some spine roll, otherwise a nice copy. If you need more information about it, let us know. What's up, Culture Den Co? I live for the comics. I'm doing great. Great to see
Shippings
you.
on Raw are $10, regardless of how many Raws you get. $10 for one, $10 for 10.
So stack them up, and it'll only be $10. All right.
Iron Fist 14, 9.4, white pages, first Sabretooth. White pager. Look how clean this back cover is. No miswrap. Perfect 9.4, 690.
I can only hope my back cover is that clean. All right, $22 is claimed.
And
I don't even know what that meant.
Whoever got the 9.4 Iron Fist 14 from us last week, that's not your book. I promise there's a second one.
All right, that's $22 claim is going to go to new GNU _ 1972. What's up, LJ Comics? Great to see you yesterday.
Sure, we see you. We will absolutely do that.
There is an offer on the ASM 20 at $275 from TJ Rue.
We'll do $320 for TJ.
All right, TJ. There's your new number, 320. If you can get it, you got it. All right.
Deadpool 1, 9.4 for $49.
Can we see the ASM 6 again?
Yeah,
please?
Culture Den's hoping to just take another quick little tour around the book. Let's do that.
Darren, how's it going?
Yeah. What's up, Darren? What's up, everybody? Hope you're having an awesome day. It's getting even better when you see these books. All right. Okay, so there you go. I mean, other than some spine roll and that one little spot on the back, it's just a solid 3.0 copy. Put the nice clear backing board on it.
If you got a good presser, I mean, stranger things have happened.
There's stranger things. There's another season of that coming too. All right, we got a couple claims. $60 is done on the Weird War 1. And that's going to go to Freddy _ balls with a Z, but not to be outdone.
Oh, yeah.
$320. The counter offer is accepted from TJ Rue 1969.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And
So,
next up,
and a couple other quick clarifying questions about the ASM 6. Is there any rust, and is it completely attached?
it's attached. It is completely attached. I don't see any rust. I don't recall seeing any when I looked at it.
Okay, no signs of oxidation and completely attached. Culture Den.
Let's see if I can get this.
It's
There's
tricky with these extreme close-ups to get the
Yeah.
camera to cooperate. Come on, camera,
I'm trying.
focus.
I'm trying.
All right, that's fine. You're gonna have to take Steele's word for it, and if you're gonna take somebody's word, I think Steele's a good choice.
Look at the back cover of this X-Men 3.
Someone just asked, here's X-Men 3, guys.
It is sexy. And here's the front cover, equally as sexy. Rated at 3.5 for 400.
Nice. All right, Roger Hates Comics. I see where you're going with that. They both got beards and glasses. See, someone's noting a resemblance to you and noted comedian Brian Posehn. He's funny.
Oh, no.
He's got glasses and he's got a beard, so you can do worse.
Could do worse. Absolutely. X-Men 132, winner of 5 Eagle Awards, 9.0 for 78.
Fantastic.
And it is, this one is newsstand.
Okay, nice. 9.0. Who doesn't love high grade Claremont era?
We do have a, yeah, I'm going to put that one over there.
Okay, don't worry. If you're wondering what else is on the board, maybe you haven't seen, there is a wall scan coming eventually. When it fills up, we'll see it all.
Right after this book, Bill, we will do
good timing.
wall scanning. ASM 22, first appearance of Princess Python, 4.5, 110 for the Python.
Fantastic. That's right. It's like the holster with his, 32-inch pythons or something.
Yes.
That's probably kind of too big. But... That's right. I picked this up from Lee Quatch yesterday. Very happy about it. Delinquent Toys. Thank you, Delinquent Toys. That was from the Hub yesterday. I hope you guys all hung out at the Hub yesterday. I recognize a lot of you from there yesterday. Awesome day. All right, here we go. We're going to take a little scan here and see what is all on the board. Like, if you want to make that Zatanna yours, you can claim it. There is an offer on the X-Men 3 from TJ Rue. And now there's an offer from Robert Villa on the X-Men 3 and the ASM 6. So the X-Men 3 is $400 if somebody wants to secure it. Otherwise, Robert Villa is going to offer $750 for the pair. So,
Guys,
what do they add up to?
The two McFarlane Spider-Man have
900.
sold.
Adds up to 400 and 500 is 900.
All right, Robert Villa, they add up to 900, and I see your offer is 750. Do you want to counter him?
I shall. I'm just trying to multitask.
No problem. You're doing a great job scanning here, so feel free to ask any questions. You see something you like. There is a 5.5 Supergirl still in play, along with all these other big slabs.
My counter on the pair is going to be $825.
Okay. Robert Villa, you're almost there. $825, and you're all the way there.
We're going to go deep here on the...
If they pass and TJ Rue wants the X-Men 3 at $325, do you want to... All right, so TJ Rue, we're going to put a pin in your offer.
Yes.
Let's give it a minute with the bigger offer. If you want to just claim it outright, 400 does it. And you have a $22 offer on the Witching Hour we just scanned past.
Find the Witching Hour. Would it be this one?
New?
That's the only
Let
one.
us know. All right.
This will do. Me too.
That's the only one on the wall.
GNU_1972. New got it.
You got it.
Okay. Is the Hulk 340 a Mark Jeweler? I don't think it's
No.
a Mark Jeweler. It's
Not
just
a
a
Mark
newsstand signed by McFarlane. And I got some good news. 825 is done. It's done. 2 huge books going to one awesome home. I assume it's awesome. Robert, VILA, and the number 2 taking down the big pair. You got it.
Thank you, Robert Vila. Wolverine 1, 9.8, CBCS 9.8, White Pager, 425, Frank Miller, limited series, Wolverine 1, awesome cover.
All right, 9.8. That's settled good. Alfred Haymond, the Witching Hour that you just saw was claimed. They were showing it on the way to go into somebody's claim pile, but there may be more Witching Hours or similar books coming.
There's more DC 70s
All right.
coming.
Okay, nice.
We've got Batman, Detective 367,
That's a cool cover.
7.5, another high grade Silver Age Batman for 75.
All right, 7.5, 75. I love the symmetry there. You can claim that if you'd like. We're going to fill this wall up that's behind Steve now, and all those books that were back there are still available. They're just over to the side, so if you want to see any of them or ask any more questions, just ask. We'll see them in the next full wall scan if you wait.
All right, programming note, Bill. The last collection that we picked up a few days ago has a ton of these, like, kind of looks like a Virgin cover, would you say?
Oh, that's a great cover. I was just admiring
And
it.
we've got probably boxes of these.
So multiple of this book that you're holding currently.
Not this book, but this type of cover.
Oh, okay, all
So
right.
if anyone likes
I'm like,
Virgin
wow, all
covers,
right.
let us know.
So one of this one that he's holding, but some
We could
similar
probably do a
stuff
whole show
coming.
of Virgin covers. This is Venom 3, not the no Venom 3. Unknown Comics variant Virgin 9.4 plus 21 bucks.
Fantastic. That's a great cover. Good job, artist, whoever they were.
I don't.
I don't know.
Somebody.
No
in the
Daredevil
chat will
1.
know. It looks like maybe Kirkham.
But it's just cool.
Daredevil 1, no, there's no Daredevil 1 today, Mystery Boxer, but there's a lot of other awesome stuff.
141.
It's
You
down here.
You have an offer. So hold on. Is the X-Men 141 still available?
Yes.
There it is, 7070. It's like you read my mind or the chat. One of those.
I did.
Probably the chat. You have an offer on the first Sabretooth. They're asking for a payment plan, and it's R. Valdez hoping that $650 on a payment plan would secure that book.
Yeah, he's a frequent flyer. We will book him up.
Claiming has its privileges.
JoJo, 26. 5 off-white to white. Jack Kamen, awesome art.
Oh, nice.
5-0 Kamen, good girl cover. That cover is clean, mostly. But it's, it's a 40s Jack Kamen.
I love that
girl
cover.
It's awesome. 300.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, congratulations, Art
Can we
Valdez.
see the
Great book.
ASM 50 again,
Yeah.
please?
First Kingpin. Let's look at that multiple times, unless somebody claims it.
6.5 off-white to white, very clean copy.
Back cover.
Look how clean that back cover is. That's nice.
Well centered. There's no miswrap. It's just a solid 6.5.
Yeah. Ah, there you go. That guy in the back approves. Look at that smile. Well, he kind of had a little smile, but that's how they did it back then.
ASM 23.
More pumpkins.
2.5 early Goblin for a hundo.
Nice. All right. This kind of lands differently than the other pumpkin cover.
On the cover.
It looks like there's
Yeah,
a little, stamp or writing?
yeah.
What'd you
There's
say
a
on-
little bit of blue pen says RM right in the middle of the cover.
Okay.
Probably the original owner
Who was probably 10 at the time.
in 1964.
Yeah.
All right.
2.5.
Nice.
Lots of early
No ASM 129s today, guys. Sorry.
Nope, but a lot of other ASMs and a lot of other awesome books and some other big keys. Ooh, the Power of Warlock.
Warlock 1.80. Warlock 1 black cover picture frame 76.
Nice. Yeah, if you're a big game hunter, there's like an FF48. There's that first Supergirl in 5.5. I mean, there's a first Black
50.
Panther. That's a big one. 8.0, great on that.
Big game hunter, Bill. I love that term.
Nice. If you're craving some comics.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, don't encourage me.
I've thrown out bad pumpkin jokes like 3 times today, so.
We got the silver edition of Darker Image 1, 9.4 silver, $24 if you like image variant.
That's cool. Features a Jim Lee character, a Sam Keith character, and a Rob Liefeld character. Any Neil Adams Batmans coming?
We had the earlier ones we had were Adams covers.
So we do have an offer on the first Kingpin. Ryan Clark is liking what he's seeing, offering $1,000.
Well, if you can get to 1,200, we can do something.
Wow, Ryan Clark, they're going to meet you in the middle. So it sounds like you come up what? Oh wait, in the middle. So 1,200. So I mean, they're going to meet. They're going to come down on the book. All right, you got it figured out. Let us know.
So
if
we
1,200
need
gets
another
it done.
latte, Bill?
Yeah. All right. Let me crack a latte. I'm drinking canned lattes now. Been too many deals lately.
Yeah. I heard that.
We heard that Ali was cutting you back for too many deals on the online.
Yes, I'm using imitation instant.
So
It's basically some dirt I gather outside and run some water through.
Nice. Nice.
Demon in a Bottle, 8.0 white pages, newsstand.
Nice. 8.0 white pages for $125. Awesome.
Newsstand.
Did we have an ASM 9 Aces watching?
It hasn't come up yet.
Yeah,
we
there's a
do have an
little bit
ASM
of
9. It's in the pile, guys, and
It's probably in this file right here.
right, fruit front. I got the dropsies. All right.
We got Hulk 271, first appearance of a Rocket. Raccoon 7.5, first Rocket. 115.
Awesome.
Rocket your way to it. Right here.
Raccoon.
that's cute. Do we have a Batman 171? They're asking.
Oh, that-
Negative on Bat 171.
But we do have the first appearance of Electro.
Ooh, a 5.0.
5.0 off-white pages, first Electro. I'll show you the back cover.
Ooh, I like
Looks
that.
good.
So a little bit of a spot on the top of the back
Yep.
cover. It looks like maybe that's probably why it's a 5.0 and not higher. All right.
And it's well centered, no misread.
Color's still nice.
Colors are sharp. Yeah, it looks like there's a water mark on that top cover there that you saw over here. That's probably why it's a 5.0. You can see
Yeah,
where,
I mean, it presents really nice. Otherwise, the color and everything.
but it's on the back cover, which is what's important.
That's right.
5.0 for 1300.
All right, 5.0, 13. Yeah, most of the time when you see that book, it's lower than a 5.0, so that's a nice book. There it is, AXM 9, Asked and Answered.
We got another, here's X-Men 132. This is an 8.5 newsstand as well for 75 on the early burn X-Men. We have a bunch of early burn X-Men. This one's an 8.5.
Okay, you're going to be feeling the burn tonight. I think there's another signed one somewhere in the mix tonight.
There is.
That's exciting. All right, so there's a burn signed X-Men still out there. Hang on, we'll see it eventually.
Got Spider-Man Batman 9.4 with the embossed cover, $16. 9.4 embossed for 16.
Nice. I know you're like, why am I making a big deal out of a John Byrne signed book? I mean, most of you probably know, but if you don't, John Byrne pretty much like doesn't do conventions anymore. He hasn't in years. I think the last one he came out and did some signatures with was like a New York Comic Con for like the 100th birthday of Kirby, and then I think a Star Trek convention once because he was writing some Star Trek books. So they're kind of a rarity these days. They're all the ones that are out there are in collections. So $16 is claimed. Ellis MBEH is going to take the $16 book. All right, what is next?
In 30 years of doing shows, Bill, I've seen John Byrne at a show once.
Yes.
I did in the 90s. I saw him when New Men was new.
Yes. We got Demon number 1, 5.5, signed by Mike Royer in 2019. First Demon number 1 signed for 95. 5.5, off-white to white pages signed.
Yeah, Ryan, you're going to want to make sure you're paying attention. We've got another Byrne X-Men signed. You missed the first one, but it's coming up. And R. Valdez, same thing with Wolverine. Just throwing that out there.
And, you know, you guys asking about Daredevil 1s, there's a couple of them on the Elite Comics 11 consignment page. So there may not be one in this sale, and you should stay at this sale because there's a lot of amazing stuff. But if you're looking for Daredevil 1, there's a couple great options on the page right now. There's a 4.5 and I think like a 7.5, something like that. All right, let's talk about this Joker book. Just wanted people to be aware there is a place to get Daredevil 1s. All right.
Joker number 1, 8.0 for 120. Joker 1, 8.0, which is really high grade for this book because it lived in dollar boxes for decades. So it's really hard to find one of these nice.
Did we sell the signed Byrne X-Men?
We did.
We did.
The
What was
one
it?
that was presented was
109.
sold.
There's a
It was
109, Ryan.
Yeah, it was the first Weapon Alpha.
Cap 117, first burns of the Falcon. First Falcon, 2.5. Well-loved book for $79.
All right,
Get your
first Falcon.
Well-loved, $79.
All right, there. Pretty affordable copy of First Falcon. He goes by Captain America these days.
Cut the check. Anthony Mackie's. I finished my scene. He yells at every time.
Oh, R. Valdez is wondering why Batman is always hanging out with teenagers. Well, he's got his youthful ward, Robin, I suppose. All right.
I won't say it.
Yeah, let's.
Well,
All right. I'm
Thunderbolt.
instantly regretting reading that. Thank you, R. Valdez. All right.
Thunderbolt 1, 9.4 in theaters this Friday. $15. Cheaper than going to the theater.
Yeah.
There you go. Thunderbolts issue number 1. And,
Wait till
yeah, the reviews are pretty universally really good so far.
I have hopes for that one.
I think we're all going to be happy.
Raja Ghul, guys.
Birds, Raza Ghul, 9.0, off-white to white. Look how nice and clean the back cover of this first Roz is. no miswraps, solid 9.0, off-white to white pages. Some, you know, you want Neil Adams Batman, this is one of the best for 1200. Did I say 12? Yeah, 12.
Love that Raj cover.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Get your rods. Next up, we have a very well-loved copy of Iron Man 55. Yeah, I graded it 1.8 because the cover is barely hanging on one staple. As you'll see in the back cover, there's some tears where the staples are. But, I mean,
No.
it's all there. There's no pieces missing. It's complete.
All right, it's hanging on. He's just, you know, being careful, conservative, calling it a what? A 1.8?
1.8.
Wow. First Thanos for 150. That's hot. Not just first Thanos, first Drax. A bunch of other people.
Yep. Very cool. Very affordable way to get your Thanos.
All right, make offers. You see something you like. If you want to make a play for anything, definitely do that.
We like bundle groups. We like to make Steve math.
So we have X-Men 129, 6.5, First Kitty Pryde, another affordable book for $79.
Yeah, first Emma Frost also, if you're keeping score, and Sebastian Shaw.
Only $79.
That's the triple play first appearance there.
It is. It's a three-fer.
Yeah, I got baseball in the brain a little bit, so.
We got Swamp Thing 20, first Alan Moore issue. Starts that tremendous run he did on Swamp Thing. 9.0, $18. First
That's
Alan
nice.
Moore. Very
All right, Billy Bonelock, I see your quick offer on the Iron Man 55. So he's coming in at 125 on the first well, you know, the first all those guys. So,
Are you in on me, Bill?
Yeah. And while you're thinking about that, you have a Graydon Price ask about what the X-Men 129 is.
From who dat?
Yeah, what's
X-Men.
up, who dat?
X-Men 129 is a 6.5 or 79 newsstand.
Okay, 6.5, $79, and it's a newsstand.
I mean, if you look at it, you'll see it presents better than a 6.5.
Okay.
It's got some spine wear, some color breaking text, but I mean, it looks pretty cool for a 6.5.
Okay. All right, Billy Bonelock, we haven't forgotten about you.
Deal.
I'm not sure if I don't know if it's firm at 150 or so. We'll find out.
I'll do 135.
Okay, Billy Bonelock, 135.
$10 more.
I think he was reluctant to even call it a 1.8, but it sounds like he's being safe. I mean, you're getting a 1.8. I'm not saying you're getting better than a 1.8 right now. I'm just, anyways, 135. All right, I'll stop talking and let you talk about your books.
Wolverine 88, Deadpool Wolverine getting together, 9.6 white pages, as seen in the movie. 9.6 white pages, 175 classic cover with Wolverine. And
what's the label note above the number?
It says deluxe edition.
Perfect. All right. Billy Bonelock is going to take it at 135. He's going to join me in quote-unquote skipping the latte. All right. Maybe you just need to get a little bit of a smaller size latte tomorrow.
That's it. Next up, we got Strange Tales 135. First, Nick Fury 3.0. Solid, get you started copy, $75. So $75, you get the first Nick Fury.
Man, Nick Fury just doesn't get the respect he used to get. That's a great book. It's not an easy book to get. I'm surprised it's as affordable as it is these days.
I blame the lack of respect on David Hasselhoff.
Oh, referencing the 90s David Hasselhoff,
So bad.
Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
Bad. It was so bad.
Oh, bravo, Steve. Bravo. All right.
ASM 102 Origin of Morbius. 6.0 Origin of Morbius. $60 rose, get you a nice solid 6.0 square bound, hard to get nice Origin of Morbius.
Nice.
6.0 for 6 day.
That's it. I have El Tigre latte the size of a thimble. Maybe you need to switch to espresso. Then you get like the little bit. Is espresso cheaper than a latte? I'll have to find out. I'll report back.
We have Batman 366 featuring the Joker. 8.0 Joker. He's on top of the mountain with 2 guns, about ready to shoot Batman. 8.0 for 17.
Yeah, classic.
Classic.
Walt Simonson cover.
Very cool.
Very cool. You got an offer of $60 on the X-Men 129 from who, Dat?
I will happily sell it to him for 70.
All right, Russ, $10 more and you're there. 70, and you got it. Thanks for the offer. Let us know.
I tried to make sure that we put this stuff far enough below market that they should be easy claims.
And there have been a lot of quick claims, and there have been a lot of tight counter offers accepted. And they've been dealing. So keep making the offers, but don't risk it. Definitely want to claim. I appreciate you, Steve, trying to give people good deals.
We're going to try harder all night, Bill. All night long.
All night.
Marvel Superheroes 18, 6.0, off-white to white. Super clean copy, 260. 260.
Brenda
right,
had a whole
see,
handful of stuff in it right then, Bill. And when you came in on the backup vocals, she almost dropped the whole handful.
Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, Steve. You know what? I see a karaoke visit in our future.
There we go.
All right. There we go. So until that karaoke session, we'll just keep talking about comics. There's the Avengers Doom for $100.
Yeah.
Bill, Brenda says at the next Elite Expo, you guys should do a on-site karaoke event.
All right. On-site karaoke. If there's another expo, all right, we'll put that in the suggestion box for Ollie. If you want to see some sort of karaokeing, definitely send Ollie a
Brenda says she'll bring the nips, Bill.
What we need is an open bar and karaoke.
Okay. All right.
That will get it going.
Sounds like a plan. You mean
sorry,
at
is
the
it a
at the expo?
We'll figure it out. We'll get something going on at some point. It'll be fun.
Iron Man,
Okay, so if karaoke would bring you out to the potential any other expo, definitely let us know. I can't promise that would happen. All right, there's some amazing books on the board. I hope you're paying attention.
Yeah,
I know we're kind of having some fun.
we got a ton of larger keys, smaller keys, signed stuff, modern
All right, the
stuff,
Marvel
Golden
team up
Age.
for 75 is claimed. And that's going to go to Darren Altman Photography. Nice grab, Darren.
Which Marvel team up, I think it was the graded 9.0 that he's referencing.
Is that $75? Fantastic.
It's in the, yeah, we're going to reacquire it.
What's
So,
up,
right here?
Ilsun Comics?
Yes.
Top of the morning to you also.
Oh, Ilson's in Spain. Very nice.
Yes. Bill Bow. Hopefully I
Barcelona.
pronounced that correct. How much is the Demon One? What is the pricing grade on the Demon One?
5 signed for 95.
Okay, and who was it signed by again?
Mike Royer, the artist.
Oh, and fantastic. And then, yeah, speaking of signed books, the Hulk 340, is that still available?
I think so.
Okay, there's a Hulk 340 signed by McFarlane still around. This one's signed by Royer. Awesome. Under $100 for Demon One that's signed. And the Mystic, did we talk about Mystic yet?
Mystic 59 was a 3.0 for, I don't remember how much.
You do have a $75 offer on the Demon.
Sure.
Okay, it's done. Wow. Give that to 47DRVR04. What's up, 99 Newsstand Manu? How's it going? Great time hanging out yesterday.
We're going to bust out that Mystic.
Yeah, the next hub in the UK. All right, sign me up. Oh, that'd be fun.
We're going to be over in September. We can go.
And to catch up here, Darren Altman, was there something else? We got the Marvel Team Up claim at 75, correct?
Yep. Yes, we did.
Okay, you do have an offer on the Rocket Raccoon for 80 from Jap 14.
If you can get to 100, we'll call it good.
All right, Jap, if you can get to 100, you heard him. It'll be yours.
Here's the Mystic 59 3046. Complete, attached.
Nice.
Nice Atlas Golden Age.
Did
Okay.
we talk about the Hulk with Rocket?
We did.
Okay.
Yes, the counter offer was $100 to Jap 14, and they'll let us know.
Got FF 3235, nice early FF featuring the Invincible Man for $49. Get yourself a nice early FF pre 65.
Scozilla, how's it going?
Go.
We'll be out to 110 in a couple of weeks.
All right, fantastic. Something to look forward to.
A book you don't see a lot, Concrete One.
Oh, yeah.
A lot at all.
1983. 9.0. Nice
Hard to
high grade
find.
copy. Hard to find high grade for $16.
Hard to find. Get it. Concrete.
Pretty well regarded book there. 9.0 for $16.
Yes.
What was the pricing grade on the Rocket Raccoon? I know the counter offer was $100. What is the info on it?
7.5, and I had 115 on it.
All right, 7.5, 159.
115.
115.
Oh, 155. Excuse me.
115, Bill.
Oh, 115.
We countered at $100.
Okay, Emmy.
Bill, we're gonna Venmo you a couple of extra dollars so you can get a real latte. None of this Folger stuff going on.
But it's got crystals. All right, let's talk about this Planet Comic.
Are you sure they're crystal?
It's crystal something.
It's
They're white
crystal
crystals, so I
something
don't know
they're
what's in
giving
there.
me.
I think it's crystal light.
Okay. Let's.
As long as it's not, I won't say it. Planet Comics 1930 off-white, early Planet. You can tell because it's got the rivets in the letters. These early planets, you'll see there's rivets in the letters. Those are the more desirable planets.
Oh, okay. So that's actually like part
the
of the
old
printing,
ones.
the rivets.
Yes.
Yeah, that you only see on the early issues.
It's a funky spider monkey looking thing.
30 for $12.50.
True friends like Bill keeps blacking out.
No, I'm not blacking out. I was just joking around earlier. Oh my gosh. Brew front,
You know,
that's not a thing. Don't make it a thing. Get me in trouble here.
Someone asked for House of Secrets. Here you go.
Number 9875, nice high grade copy of this beautiful 70s DC horror, 7567.
T Gray, I saw we see you. Sorry we missed that. Do we have an X-Men 133 today?
I don't remember.
T Gray, we can't remember because apparently Steve had decaf lattes earlier today too.
Yes, I am under caffeinated. Sorry. Spider-Man 165, 80 for 25. A lot of action on this cover.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Spidey versus a giant dinosaur skeleton.
I hate when that happens.
80,
All right.
25.
Predates Jurassic Park.
It does.
It's not even late for you, Bill.
Watch out, Spidey! Ah. All right.
There were finger puppets involved.
We've got Superman 16, awesome Zantana cover. 9.4 plus for 14. And the artist is, looks like Lobos.
That's nice. I like that.
Oh, yeah. That's great art right there.
It was definitely a Wednesday in my office, too. Everybody was just like, please, God, let the day end.
All right.
Applied beer analysis is like, we're falling apart at the seams here. Everybody's like, yes, get him some Coke.
Yeah, we're doing great. We are doing great. There's some great books here. The X-Men 141. Wait, I know there was an offer on it at one point, but I think it's still here.
So.
Ninjas, can you find the X-Men 141, please? It's a raw book. It's on the wall up here, straight ahead.
Okay, hold on a second on the 141. Let's talk about, you have another Thanos.
Yeah. This one is a 55 with white pages. 50 white pages for $4.50. So if you're looking for a little higher grade, first Thanos, first Drax, 50 white pages, good as it gets, and a 50 for $4.50.
Fantastic. Can we take a closer look at that Batman 229 when it's convenient? And I guess we should revisit the X-Men 141
Well, he's
if
got
it's
the
been located.
141 in his hand.
Fantastic.
29, I
Seven.
think, is off.
No, newsstand, $77.
Green
There you
cover.
go. First Days of Future Past, first appearance
The
of
tall person's
Phoenix
gonna get it.
2. Phoenix, the sequel character.
All right. So we've shown the X-Men. I'll put that back.
Okay, that is still available.
This is
that one's good, Steve.
This Batman 22980. Batman. I don't know what he's trying to say there.
We had a low grade Iron Man 55. We sold it. It was a 1.8.
The 1.8 has sold.
Yeah, but there is still the 5.0. I guess you could make a play for it. You do have an offer of $60 on the 141 from Cat's Meow Comics.
70 is the take it home price.
All right, Cat's Meow, $70, and you'll have it.
This is one of my personal favorites, guys.
Nick Fury 6, awesome Steranko space cover, 7.0. Classic Steranko, 7.0 for 65.
Fantastic. Fury. In space. FF48, yes. There's a really nice 7.5 on the board. I'd love for you to take a closer look at.
Can you grab that, please?
Hello, Woody's one, Johnny. And FF48.
There it is. She's a Blue Clark 7.5 off-white to white pages. It was off-white to white, right?
Yes.
Off-white to white.
All right. Yeah, we're not really much to point to on this nice 7.5.
It's pretty sweet.
Okay, and there you go, $29.50 or make an offer.
Throw an offer. We got payment plans. We've been taking offers tonight. The worst that'll happen is we'll counter offer.
There's also a 5.5 Supergirl if that's your bag also.
And then we've got a
Amazing Adventure 17 featuring the Furry Beast for $38.
Bill Sleep.
All right, 7.0 for $38. Pretty sinister looking beast.
Isn't that a cool like horror cover throwback?
Yeah, I really dig that. That's an underrated cover right there.
He's furry.
It's furry, that's right. Fraser grew fur there. Nice. Kelsey Grammer going to be in the next Avengers Doomsday, so we're going to get smart furry beast in a movie again. That's cool.
Not a big fan of the Nick Holt beast.
Aw, poor Nick Holt. He's a great actor, but maybe not the beast that Kelsey is.
He sucks at it.
Steve's keeping it real. That's why.
But he's a good actor.
We're very
All right.
black and white here.
He's a good
Anyway,
actor, but he's
we got
All
some
right.
Scotty Young fans.
Captain Marvel #9, Scotty Young, 9.4, $12. We have a handful of Scotty Young in the program today for you. This is a 9.4 for $12.
Nice. I love that you didn't pull any punches there. The Iron Man 55 is a 5.0, and I believe it's a white pager.
White pages.
Yeah, there's the song. You know it's a white pager.
Right. So, This is X-Men 49. It is a 3/5 with off-white pages, signed by Steranko.
Applied fear analysis. Are you watching?
So we also have a 50 signed by Steranko in the sale. So you could get yourself a little Steranko bundle. It's a yellow label, so we're actually going to show these together because they should be sold as a pair.
I mean, they do make a nice pair. You'll have the first appearance of Lorna Dane and the first, the Polaris cover. So that was also, so get us closer to the 50 so we can see the Steranko signature on that. Nice. And if you're noting, he did not personalize these signatures. He does personalize quite a bit. So if you're not into that, these might hold additional appeal.
He doesn't like to not personalize. That is true.
He definitely seems to prefer it. Not, I get the personal touch and all that, but not everybody likes that.
You can get both books signed by the man, the myth, the legend, Jim Tiny Little Man Steranko.
He is not
For
tall.
$600.
He is not tall.
Yeah, all right. He's slight in stature, but
I got a
he's
leg
definitely
that weighs more than him.
He's a sweetheart though.
He's an awesome man.
He's a delightful.
He's
person.
solid too. I mean, he'll break your hand shaking it.
Yes.
He's an awesome guy. He's just little.
And he will talk forever.
Yes. So 600 or best offer. We'll get you that Steranko pair. That's nice.
Really should be a pair. You should, if you want one, you should really consider the bundle.
pen color-
We do still have some
choices are
Bernstein
nice.
ones, all right?
Yeah,
The pen color choices and the placement are nice on those as well.
Ed Stevens making character
yeah. He's either nice
References?
job of not like
screwing up the cover.
yes. So he puts thought into everything he does. Tomb of Dracula, number 9, 80, high grade, Dracula.
Bill's
Yeah.
face is like this close to the phone.
I know, right? Look at that Dracula versus like the Exorcist guy.
Yes,
Power
getting zapped by the
of Christ compels you.
He must be in Rome this week.
Oh no! All right. Yes.
No discussion
I heard
about the conclave.
I heard the views on that movie Conclave have shot up like
Awful.
2,000% or something.
It was
crazy
awful.
like that.
We watched
Oh,
we
my
watched
God.
that last year and it was
Oh.
awful.
Oh, weren't a fan, huh?
No.
Even Stanley Tucci couldn't save it.
No, nobody could save it. The cast was amazing. The cinematography was amazing. The story was awful.
So apparently it is a fairly accurate accounting based on somebody
Yes.
who used to be a biographer who then wrote a screenplay. So
It's a very authentic, like how they do it, where they stay, how they go back and forth, what happens behind the scenes. It's the actual story going on behind the scenes that we just didn't.
well, there are some surprises in that movie. I won't say more
Yes.
for anybody who hasn't seen it. But let's talk about this House of Secrets. Speaking of stuff related to that.
Number 120 is a 6.5 for 26. Some more awesome 70s horror.
Yeah, that's great. All right, for those of you looking for House of Secrets or DC horror, those
Yeah,
are great.
What was that movie in the 90s that had the surprise plot twist at the end?
Oh, The Sixth Sense.
No.
That was like the plot twist movie.
The Sinead O'Connor
Sinead O'Connor.
was the theme song for it.
Was it
Oh, let's talk about this book
You-
while we're puzzling that one out.
No.
Kaiser Soze?
Bill's like, no.
Santana,
No, Joe.
bring down the house, number 194 plus. Awesome Santana cover, $15.
All right, we got a few Zatanna covers, few Zatanna books in play tonight. Some vintage, some modern.
How-
If you're into Zatanna, they can
How
put
can you
together a
not
bundle for
like
you.
it? I mean,
Crying Game. Thank you, Ryan.
Never saw it.
Oh, all right, Joe. Why ever you don't answer this question, I'm not even going to ask it. All right.
It was
All right, we're getting
Crying
other
Game. Thank
surprise
you, guys.
twist movies. 7, Usual Suspects, couple correct
No one has
guesses.
seen
The
Ghost.
Crying Game.
we have.
All right, Steve, save us with this book.
We got Green Lantern 76, first Adams on title. 70585 for the awesome Neil Adams starts his run iconically on Green Lantern featuring Green Arrow. And it is $5.85 for a 7.0.
No.
Another
Nice.
cute book added to the wall.
Wait, was there a surprise ending in Anaconda? I don't remember that.
I think everyone got eaten by the anaconda, didn't they?
Unless he's bringing up Anaconda for does. Stop it, Iron Man. Stop it. If you're all right, talk about this Spider.
Now they're just throwing out random movie titles.
Spider-Man.
Muppets Take Manhattan.
Spider-Man Annual 2. 2.0 for $65. Nice early vintage Spidey Annual. 2.0, 65 from 1965.
Fantastic. That's great. Great. That's the second Spidey annual. That's an early one. That's an old book.
1965. Next up, we got Hulk 178, 6.0, $25 featuring Warlock. 6.0 for 25 for the Warlock.
I mean, Ice Cube makes it through everything, guys. He's just cool in everything he does.
He's a survivor.
Yeah.
Another movie with Ice Cube was Deep Blue Sea, I believe, which I think had a really surprising twist in the middle of the movie, kind of like involving Samuel L. Jackson. Pretty amazing scene.
We're back to the anacondas.
Snakes on a Plane coming up next.
Snakes on the plane.
Oh man! I mean, and that Snakes on a Plane had the line that everybody wanted, which was, "I've had enough of these snakes on this plane."
Yes.
That delivered.
Update: LL Cool J also made it.
All right, so Danny Torrance is looking for something in the $120 range to make it to the $500 level payment plan he's hoping to get to.
Joker.
No, in Deep Blue Sea there was also Samuel L. Jackson.
Ryan's like, Bill's confusing his black guys.
Oh, LL Cool J and Ice Cube. Oh, all right. Sorry.
Bruce Ryan's like, Bill is blacking out again.
No. All right. So, anyways, here we go.
Can we see Cap 117, please?
Yes.
Hold on. All right, nobody move anything. There it is.
And the JoJo.
Yeah.
When we get a
Yeah,
chance.
Pungo. We'll show you that, JoJo.
Guys, I think we're going to have to take up a GoFundMe in chat to get Bill some good coffee.
I'm fine, really.
Ooh, Iron Man. Blacking on
I'm
the black
fine.
guy.
Yeah, LL Cool J was in Deep Blue Sea, right? And so was Samuel L. Jackson. Now I got to look it up. You guys are killing me here.
The JoJo is a 5.0 for 300.
Yes, Samuel L. Jackson and LL Cool J. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the love. All right. In the meantime, did you check out some of these amazing books that are on the board? There's a Steranko signed book up there for $150, and it's a Steranko X-Men, which is amazing.
You got a pair that you can have. You can make a bundle.
Yeah, you can.
Steranko bundle.
And a couple big keys there in the middle. That book in 7.0 is underrated. 9.0 on a first Ra's al Ghul. You like Neil Adams. That may be the best Neil Adams Batman. That way, can we focus on that Hulk 340 for just a second again? I know it's a little hard to see there, but see, it's signed by Todd McFarlane. Like, that's a vintage McFarlane signature, probably signed around the era when this book actually came out, which is really cool. 175 on that 5.0, and it's a newsstand. I'm surprised somebody hasn't made a play for that.
And
But that's okay.
Get one of those made today.
All right, I need to get the Cap 117.
Yeah, we'll take another look at that. LI Comic Hunter, the Cap 117 Steel's going to grab that. So there is like a board, like the books that were on the side are migrating over to the side. They're still available. Anything that came off the board is still available. If you ask, want to make an offer, we're happy to pull anything back out to show you. The 340 was signed Pikes Marks. It has a Todd McFarlane, vintage Todd McFarlane signature, and it's a newsstand. Does it come with a COA DJ Doe? I'd imagine it doesn't, but
Negative.
No. It looks pretty legit though, and you do have an offer of 150 on it.
From Iron Maiden.
Well, Iron Man is a frequent flyer, so we will hook him up.
Oh, yeah.
Claiming has his privileges. Iron Maiden, you got it for 150. Nice grab.
We
So
got
Pikes
Beats.
Marks, sorry, the Hulk is gone now, but is this the book? Let's talk about this Peacemaker, then we'll figure out the other book Pikes Marks.
Peacemaker number 1, 9/4, $18.
Nice. What was the book next to the Hulk 340? Pikes Marks was making an offer, but the bell was ringing when it came in.
X-Men 141 70.
There it is. 707. You can still pick up this one if you want. Pikes Marks, a newsstand 70 for 77, or make an offer. Iron Man considers themselves an official ninja now. All you need now is the tie-dye shirt. You can send them a DM and they can give you one, or sell you one, I mean.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a batch this weekend.
Someone asked about the cap.
Yeah, Cap 117. Here we go.
There it is.
$2,579.
Just a point of, I don't know what I'd call it, but
A bill point.
so after this next wall scan, we're going to be doing a little quick host change, and we're still going to be jamming with some amazing stuff, but Eric's going to be jumping in here. So we're going to have some fun, and we're going to see new books. It's literally going to be like a quick cut and restart, but let's see some books here and continue on until that happens.
Primer number 2, first appearance of Grendel. 8/5, off-white to white. First Grendel. Hard to find book.
Oh,
$5.50.
wow. First Hunter Rose, Grendel. That's a great book. That's a really nice book. Grendel's a cool character. You do have an offer on the Cap 117. LI Comic Hunter likes it at $50.
I like it at 70.
All right. If you can get to 70, you got it, LI Comic Hunter.
Iron Man, send me a DM, sure.
I say as far as color goes, let them cook. Let them just do their thing.
X-Men 137, 80 for 68. Double size. Part 3, the Phoenix Saga. 80 for 68.
Nice. 8068. Yeah, mine's got a mix of red, white. I keep looking over at it, but I'll have to remember to wear it next time. But yeah, mine's got a little mix of red, white, and blue on it. Totally dig it. Is there an ASM 316?
Not tonight.
All right, well, let's talk about this first cover appearance of Gwen.
Spidey 61. I graded it 3.0 because the cover is detached at the bottom staple. If the cover wasn't detached, it would be probably like a 6.0.
Okay.
So because we have a half detached cover, I dropped it to 3.0 for 50.
All right,
But
so half detached cover,
that's
you
like a
half
6,
the
though.
price.
That's like a 6.0.
There you go.
Did we ask about the TOS?
The Tales of Suspense 57 came up way earlier as far as an ask. I don't know if it's around or available yet. It's coming. It's coming.
Guardians number 1, 9.2 for $10. Get your first Guardians, 9.2, $10.
Fantastic.
$10.
Hey, if you're watching, if you want to make a play for any of those big books, I don't know, maybe Ollie's watching, maybe some magic will happen, but you got to make the offer. There's still a 5.5 for Supergirl. There's still a 7.5 for Silver Surfer and Galactus. There's still an 8.0 for Black Panther. There's still the first Kingpin on the board. A lot of awesome books. And here's the first She-Hulk.
Savage She-Hulk 1, newsstand 5.5, white pages, $60 for a 5.5
Wow.
pager.
And Ask and You Shall Receive Ninja. Brenda has ninja'd out this thing.
First appearance of Hawkeye, TOS 57, 3.5, off-white to white pages, 3.5. $250.
Nice.
Hawkeye. Here it is. Hawkeye.
That's
we
a
will
great
definitely
book.
do one more wall can before we switch.
Yes,
Throw it a
definitely.
wall.
And
Is what
just
we'll
if
do
you're
it.
keeping score, Hawkeye, when he's in Avengers movie, the Avengers always win. There you go.
X23 number 1, 92, $15 for X23 number 1.
All right, TN Comic Collector coming in after 2 awesome books. You showed the TOS 57. How about that in the Iron Man 55 to $600? Is that
On a payment
what?
plan.
Yeah, and on a payment plan.
Steve's mathing. Please hold.
Okay. This math thing is brought to you by JNS Collectibles. Do you like great comics? DM JNS Collectibles today.
That was very well done, Bill.
It adds up to 700.
Okay, and
$640 on the payment plan.
all right, $640. They came more your way than you need to come theirs, and they got very generous payment plan terms. $15 is claimed in the meantime. Let's give that to Danny _Torrance_237. Nice claim. $640 is done on a payment plan to TN_Comics_Collector. Thank you also. Nice grab.
Got Spider-Man 143 is a 7.0 for $28 with the Cyclone.
Nice.
Thank
That
you.
of those Spidey books, I don't feel like that book comes up as often. I don't know if it's shorter printed or what, but I just don't feel like I see that book as often as a lot of the other Spideys in that era.
Thank you, TN. One of my favorite burn covers is X-Men 112 with Magneto and Wolverine, 8.5 for $68. Awesome Magneto Wolverine cover, high grade, for $68.
All right, Wolverine taking a close look at his claws there.
The chat is now debating if we broke Bill or if it was the lack of real caffeine.
Was I ever not broken? I guess is the real question.
I mean,
all right,
we're
that?
all hanging out here together, so I don't know what that says about all of us.
It says we're all awesome. I love it when we're all together. I wish more people were here. It's always fun when we all get together. All right, let's talk about first Gwen. Last Gwen. Sorry.
121, Death of Gwen Stacy, 5.0, off-white to white for $250. Back cover is nice and clean, white.
Yeah, that's the Gwen Omega, not the Gwen Alpha.
It's a beauty for $250.
Iron Man says the army broke me.
Thank you for your
Steve was
service,
broken by
Iron
the
Man.
army too. Steve shares your breakage, Iron Man.
X-Men 130, 5.0, featuring Dazzler or Taylor Swift or however you wanna.
I would actually
Look at
watch Taylor Swift do Dazzler. I think that would be hysterical.
5.0, 57.
There you go. First Dazzler. Iron Man, just if you are, you don't have to suffer in silence. If there are things that are bothering you, there is help out there. I would encourage anybody who might need help to ask for it or get it.
And that's our public service announcement.
There you go. This public service announcement brought to you by Elite Comics 11 and JNS Collectibles.
8.0 for $25 and X-Men 143 last burned issue.
Rocco, sure. Can we get the cert number on the ASM 50,
Oh,
please?
absolutely. If you want to read it too, I'll put it in chat.
All right, the number is 45227600006.
There it is. All right.
Iron Man says,
Right
my back,
back
my
at
knees, and
you,
my shoulders
comic
hurt. Is it
books.
service-connected, Iron Man?
And so that was the cert number, Rocco. And the George Perez X-Men cover, if we could talk about that again, that'd be great. After this Ant-Man book.
Marvel Future 6. Someone actually DM'd us to say, hey, I need Marvel Future 6. I said, okay, we'll put it in the sale. 5.0, $15.
I hope
Hopefully
you're
here.
Hopefully.
This is your moment. This is your moment.
This
Right,
is
15.
your time to shine.
Can we talk
can we
about
see the Raj
back in
again?
232, the Roz?
Oz is on the way.
Can we talk about how cool the Roz cover is?
I mean, I think it's arguably the best Neil Adams Batman cover.
This one in the 251.
Yes.
Yeah, that one in the 251. Personally, I think they're better than 227. I know that may upset some people.
Iron Man, DM us. We actually have a friend that works at the VA, so we can probably get you some advice if you need it.
There you
That we can.
go. Yes, like I said, you don't have to. You're not alone. Nobody's alone in this. Let people know if you need help. And all right.
Alias number 1, Jessica Jones, 9.8, white pages. First Jessica Jones, 150 on Jessica Jones. Jessica
All right.
Jones,
Can you?
one awesome Netflix show.
Can we get the cert number on the Ra's al Ghul while we're doing the cert number thing? If you read it to me, I'll put that in chat for you, send Kelly.
All right, prepare to copy.
Rodney, about an hour and a half, man.
45-227-57004. Roger.
There it is. Hopefully I transcribed that right. If you get some other weird look when you answer that, let us know. And all right, what's next?
Hulk 189, 80, $25. Nice Bronze Age Hulk.
Nice.
Nice Iron Man.
Yeah, the silver and early bronze Hulks aren't always easy to track down, especially in higher grade.
Definitely not. We got Batman 90, another first appearance of Insider or something like that. 9.4, $15. Modern Batman first appearance book, high grade, 15.
Nice. All right. I like that. You got a modern Batman key there also.
I have a Batman 89 coming at some point.
Fantastic.
Punchline. And then we have Golden Age Batman, number 94, 6.5, off-white to white. Nice Golden Age Batman, $4.75 for the Golden Age Batman.
Did Robin is like being whisked away in a hot air balloon?
Yes.
You can't handle it?
Yes.
Wow.
He says, I'm finally rid of him.
How do you really feel about Robin, huh? All right, so Robin can't handle a hot air balloon.
He looks like he's like passed out in the balloon basket there.
Okay, all right. Jill's being nice to Robin, giving him a pass.
I think he was trying to reach for a rope or something.
right,
True
and then,
front, no one's reading that out loud, man. It's $77 for the X-Men 141.
There you go, Tony Fiorelli.
FF46, first full Black Bolt 3.0.
And the dog.
And it's a 3.0 because the centerfold is detached. It's complete. It's all there, except the centerfold is detached. So therefore, 3.0, 59.
Nice. Brewfront, you misspelled insider.
I wasn't going to read it out loud. Bill, don't encourage them.
Don't feed the chat. All right.
Strange Tales 168, last issue of Strange Tales with the original lineup, 5.0 for $24. Doc Strange, Nick Fury, teaming up in the book for 24.
All right, 5.0, $24. Awesome.
Bill, do we have a special effect sound for that? Because I feel like that needs some kind of wah, wah, wah.
Oh, I think we need. I think we're.
There you go.
We're to the whistle at this point.
There we go.
All right.
Slumlord's like, Brewfront, this is a family show.
All right. Time out. All right. Now let's talk about this book.
Well, Wonder Woman 170 for $10. Nice George Perez wraparound cover, 7.0.
Heck yeah. Okay. So there are a bunch of awesome keys on the board. Are we at wall scan time?
It's Wally Scanny time, Bill.
We're going to go take a walk down Wall Scan Lane, starting out with Rocket, Spidey 23, Marvel Future 1, First Defenders, got the Doc Doom cover, First Princess Python, Joker number 1, some really cool little high-grade 70s horror, some Scotty Young, some Warlock, Spidey Annual 2, nice early Batman high grade 229, Star Wars 3, nice early FF number 32, Concrete 1. Then we got the Steranko pair, 49 and 50, 3, 5. The 50 is 4-row exceptional white pages.
I hate when they do that.
Not just white, but exceptional.
So the pair add up to 600. If if you did want to get the pair, 600 or make an offer. I might get in trouble for this, but if you do take the pair, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this, but I will.
You're already on Sanka. Don't mess with it, man.
All right. So if somebody picks up that pair, Elite will kick in $25. I'd love to see that pair go to a home together. So the Steranko pair, 600, or best offer, Elite will kick in the 25, or I will. We'll find out. What's the price on the Batman 229?
It is 115.80.
So I mean, it's something. It's a free $25 if you do end up. All you'll find out later, I'm spending his money, and I probably shouldn't. No more fake caffeine. That's right. What's up, Duke Sangry? Haven't seen anything for you yet tonight, but 115 is claimed. What was 115?
Batman 229.
All right, give that to Cryo _chemist.
Thank you.
_52.
Cryo Chemist.
And then
Thank you, Brett.
47 DRVR04. We were talking about the Steranko pair. So they're both signed by Jim Steranko. There's the 3/5 issue number 49, the nice blue signature, and the 4/0 issue number 50, the nice green signature. Neither one personalized, as Steranko often does. That is nice.
With exceptionally white pages on the 50.
Oh, nice. All right, so they had to designate something beyond just regular white. And literally on the slab says exceptionally white pages.
It does.
So that definitely grade and price on the Dazzler. Yeah, Tanner Shaper will give you that info.
I'm coming right up to it here in a moment.
Fantastic. Movie or TV related books? I mean, it depends on it depends on your point of view.
We just showed the Alias is coming up from the Jessica Jones.
Yes.
That's
I mean, technically a lot of these are
She-Hulk.
movie TV adjacent. I mean, as far as movies and TV shows based on these characters.
Batman.
Alias.
Alias is probably the closest as far as an adaptation that we've seen. It's not really an adaptation. It's still a book that was the inspiration for the show. But anyway, so let's give chat. So if you're watching, here's what's going to happen. So I'm going to give you a second to kind of like take it in and make any offers or claims while I'm here. I'm going to be jumping out of here. Eric's going to be coming on here. There's going to be no break. He's literally going to just be jumping right back in. So I'm going to wait a second to see if anybody has any offers or claims to make. And then we will. There's still a ton of stuff to see. Steve, you still have a lot of stuff left?
We have 2.5 short boxes left, Bill.
All right. So still a lot to see. And the X-Men 130 and the Days of Future Past and the first Falcon. So 3 books. You have an offer for $175.
Say again.
X-Men 141, the Cap with the Falcon, and X-Men 130, 175.
That is correct. And then I see your offer, Favy. I'll get to that in a second.
I will meet him at 185.
Okay. Pikes Marks, $10 more. $185, and you got it. And then
X-Men 104, yes, still to come. We haven't seen that one yet.
you have an offer on the She-Hulk and the Black Bolt, the pair for $100.
Ninjas, can we grab a She-Hulk and the Black Bolt? FF, it's the red cover FF 1 over from the She-Hulk.
And the Days of Future Past, how much was that?
77. Fight Smart said 185 sold. Thank you, Fight Smart.
All right, 185. The Pikes Marks is going to take the counter offer. Was the Days of Future Past in that
Yes.
in that bundle that we just? All right. Sorry, Danny Torrance, it's gone. And then let's talk
There's a
about
$100 offer on that.
Yeah.
C says yes to the $100 offer.
Okay. Give that to Favee, Faveeee. You got it for $100. And no, the Tank Girl has not been shown yet. All right. If you're watching, please come back. We're literally going to be off for like a couple minutes just to switch feeds. There is still a ton of books to see, as you saw. The price on the FF48 was
FF48 is $29.50. It is a 7.5 off-white pager.
fantastic. Any other questions that you have, we'll be able to answer right on the flip side. Stay tuned. All right, Steve, Jill, see you guys in a second.
Thank you, Bill. I think